Yeah, and also Cloud going for same item build again. Double Raid Band, Magic Wand. He really loves to put pressure early on. FNG, he looks pretty dead here. 3 grab, another Siphon. That's gonna be it for their mid laner. Swedenstrong, Arcane Rune. Again, a bit low on mana. Low on HP as well.
Gonna be run down as Kiritich gonna use the win run to join his support in picking up the kill there. It is still possible that FNG, let's see if the missile lands kind of at the right time. Respect in front of him. Deny from FNG. Good job. He goes for the Ancient, see if he can get the deny on himself as well. Not quite. Cloud will pick up the kill.
Who's already kind of struggling, sitting at, what, 8 CS? Most CS out of all supports, but this also leaves Slarks alone.
The shoe is on the other foot. Munkushi is at that awkward point where he's closing in on level 6, and Virtus.pro really want to pressure him. The rotation came from Kiritich too, but didn't come in time to get the kill on the Slark. Instead, they'll collect the pickoff on Swedenstrong.
But he also needs a neutral item. At least he found Faded Road some mana, some move speed, so he can actually make rotations. So 2 supports, after their XP rune got denied, they got something.
Last Focus Fire was used in the bottom lane, but now that it's back up, he's always got to be worried about this single target damage that comes from the Wind Ranger. They just need a little bit more, and they've surely got him dead. They toss him over to the side, toss him back away from this. Power Shot does land on the Respect. They might be able to chase this down with the 2 supports. Respect fighting back, throws out a Blood Grenade. Not enough. For now, Klim Sani4 will hold on to the tower advantage. So coming in from the side, they're going to try and burst down this Death Prophet due to the Pango. A little bit awkward there and getting stuck on the wall. And this Focus Fire is just not doing quite enough damage. He's getting a lot of damage around. Finally does fall, but the damage that was dealt is going to allow Klim Sani4 to run down heroes now, feeling confident about the fight, especially with a haste rune onto the Templar Assassin. Wants to be able to run down Sayuch. Instead, turns it for the kill on FNG. Gets that one. Pushing
nice
forward.
angle.
Great shackle shot, though. That was excellent. Sayuch found in the trees. Going to be run down by Chiro Jr. as well. Looks like the cores are maybe going to be... Oh, maybe not. Respect might be able to run him down here. A lot of rocket barrage damage. The missile's going to land soon. And they've got an avalanche to cover Squadix. Now the damage is just enough.
Munkushi, it's nighttime. He wants to chase. All right, they see him. They see him underneath the ward.
Slow him down with the defusal. Pounce on him during Wind Run. The missile's going to land, but it's going to be underneath the tier 2 as the Stampede goes out. Now Squadix sees an opportunity as they've overextended themselves. They'll easily pick up the Gyrocopter kill. Really surprising there given the prevalence of this item and also the magic damage that's coming out from the VP team.
Yeah, it's also like all spell damage, so it reduces Death Prophet's ghost, right?
That part I don't actually know. I haven't tested that one.
I think it should.
That was a
very
rough position. If that's the case, that is pretty crazy, man.
I remember last year during DPC, we had interviews with Pichu from Aster, and he was the one big advocate for early gems.
Lasso into the Rolling Thunder. Chiro Jr. is screwed. Great move from Virtus.pro. Strong move that's going to result in maybe more, as now Cloud is already down to half HP. Squadix got to be careful, though. He's in range of the Spirit Siphon, but the burst damage from Kiritich, it's not quite enough. He's actually healing up over time and getting some good damage for it, too. Kiritich is the one that drops down. Finally, they lay down this hero. Nice swap, bailing out Kiritich, and Munkushi was just about to pick up that kill, but now Kiritich from the low ground can assist his allies in finishing up the Slark.
Definitely up there, but yeah, you see what I mean.
FNG, high ground ward, looking for a swap.
Nice
Not gonna get it. Immediately gonna be stunned up. Nice toss back on a Sayuch, and he does actually die, but this Rolling Thunder is well positioned to run through a bunch of heroes. It's gonna finish off the Gyrocopter. 2 supports dead on the side.
So you're not dealing any spell damage, or dealing only 60% of it, him having massive...
Buy out the shard if he wants.
That's big. That's actually massive if he can do it. Gets bonked.
Nice flame break midway through the second pounce. Broke the first one with the Force Staff. Now Kiritich is going to take advantage of this. Gleipnir into Shackle Shot now. He's being controlled up a little bit, but they'll eventually get the kill on Respect.
He's landing immediately afterwards.
Yeah, Munkushi did buy out the shard, so he's got it. That'll be the save maybe you need to make this Death Prophet give you some significant team fight. And Kiritich getting picked off here on the side, losing his Aegis, forcing FNG to bail him out there with the swap. Very awkward.
Who does have enchanted quiver, so extra range, extra
Oh,
damage
even better
coming
if they
out.
can catch him, but nice swap once again from FNG, and it makes it so the initiator is then susceptible to an immediate death. Then, man, he is going to be spamming shield crashes. The swashbuckles are going to be going around with the extra damage challenge as well. They do get the initiation, just the initiation they need. Kiritich uses his BKB to survive.
Seen so many of these wraparounds lately. Dyer also checking where they are. He
Oh,
just showed
Squadix
himself.
Showed himself and immediately gets pounced upon, bursted just like that. A moment of weakness.
But yeah, he was not there. So this second Roche,
Trying to collect the neutral items, but they're going to get caught in the process. Notice, pops a Stampede, misses out on the second pounce there. Gets slowed down by the Avalanche, but now a lot of those initiations have gone a bit astray. Centaur's going to be left behind. The Exorcism pushes back the rest of the heroes from Virtus Pro.
Virtus Pro, they're
Going
coming.
to land. It breaks now. Notice, pop the BKB Shivas immediately. BKB Shivas in response from Cloud, and they'll catch Respect on the side.
Omega Giga Chad creeps suddenly. Kiritich.
Mystic Flare will do like X instances of damage in 1 second. So, you know, like you need a lot of them. Sage finds the initiation, pulls them all the way up to the high ground here. Just how Virtus Pro needs to play team fights. Heavy repositioning, forcing it so the Slark isn't able to do that much with his jump. Now, Kiritich, he gets in there, man. It doesn't even find the kill for it. Does get a huge reaction, though. Cloud swap back in. BKB goes out looking to chase down these heroes. Well, Munkushi sticks onto the Centaur. BKB goes out to try and rid himself of the pounce, but it's a long run back home, and he may not be able to make it as Munkushi has another pounce coming up in a second. That's going to lock him down. Another force snap, though, breaks him of that one. Avalanche holds him in place just outside of the tier 3 as Shackle Shot controls the Death Prophet even more, and he gets the Centaur away. Now the Rolling Thunder from Squadix doing some good damage and good control, but threatened by the Templar Assassin, he is forced to retreat. Splink's gonna be up all the time.
It's up.
Kiritich gonna run to all these heroes. Jackal Shot, but immediately met by an Avalanche. Swap back to try and protect him, and he does have an amplified damage, so this is gonna be a dangerous fighting into this win range from Chira Jr. Doesn't need amplified damage to rip apart the Centaur, but look at that, Kiritich destroyed the Templar Assassin, but now he doesn't have Focus Fire, so can he deal with the Slark? That's the big question. There's two different carries to be able to associate with, and that's Munkushi taking that first life of the Wind Ranger. Now he's locking down Squadix. Quickly rolls it up, gets out of that one, trying to get a blink away. Swashbuckle on out. Munkushi going back in, body block by the creep a little bit. Sticks on FNG. Dark packs it off and gets rid of that magic missile, while right in the middle of everything is Cloud.
In a
with
second.
The Exorcism, Focus Fire, now back up. Will go through the Death Prophet, pops the BKB, silence, but can he get away from this one? Gets by a bash. Squadix now going to be met with a Gyrocopter, gets hit with a missile. They're trying to get this Slark back, but he get hit by a Shackle Shot. Now they have the follow-up stun, but they're not focusing him. They're ignoring him and pushing past him for now, as Kiritich nowhere to be found, heading in the side while the rest of his team is getting run down without Focus Fire. It feels like he cannot take the fight.
You know, cloak. Maybe I need magic resistance and evasion. Jump in.
Well, this could be a fight that goes wrong. Pulled so deep into the enemy side of the map. He swaps in MKB. His BKB is going to be coming up in a second here, but he gets bumped before it's ready, before it's available. Now he gets it off. Now he turns the damage back on around onto Kiritich, who gets the swap off, but it's not good enough. The final damage delayed out from Respect. Gets it in the end, though. Jump in very deep from Cloud. Almost gets himself caught, but there's Munkushi to the rescue. Pounces on in. Throws that Depth Shroud out. Still not enough to save unless the toss away.
Nice toss
Beautiful
back.
stuff from Swedenstrong with the level 20 talent.
We're going to last for a really long time as well. So, time to go.
It's really awkward for him. Oh, caught him on the reinitiation here, but Cloud does get off the BKB. Force Staff's getting Swedenstrong back, almost dying. They need a little bit more damage. Squadix can go for it with the roll on in, but the rest of the team is going to fight without him. Sure, the time he dies, but he immediately buys back. Virtus Pro do get all of their lower health heroes out in time. They don't lose anybody for that so far. Let a bit of a poke at Klim Sani4, but they will manage to take that full lane of barracks off of a buyback.
With a hero that actually can hit on a range hero, and then you get Focus Fire back. That's so funny to see.
Cloud, silence. Tried to go for it. Couldn't get him on the lasso. Now a toss back instead onto the Wind Ranger. Immediate swap back and the initiation from Squadix. A heavy counter rotation from Virtus Pro in that fight. It doesn't really net them much. And now Cloud's going to use that second exorcism. Start beating down the tier 3. Virtus Pro heal up and reset a little bit.
FNG summoning Book of the Dead to soak up some of that exo damage. Another
Another
toss back.
This time onto the Centaur. Centaur already down to half health with the nullifier, cannot force staff him away while Cloud just jumps into all of these teams, gets the Spirit Siphon on so many heroes, and fears some of them back. One hero dead with no buyback. The Centaur is gone.
He needs
gonna
50
be
gold.
Megas. They can't really stop this one too much. Virtus Pro are going to have to play for a longer game than this. Attempted toss away, but got a force staff instead. Squadix is able to get away, lands the pounce. Munkushi refreshes, goes for even more pounces. He's just going to have a pounce frenzy here onto Squadix and Kiritich. Holy crap, Squadix almost dying as he rolling thunders through the heroes, but Templar Assassin almost one-shot him there. Kiritich toss back into the team once again. Got the nullifier on him.
No buy on him.
Death sentence, no buyback there.
20
and
seconds.
Klim Sani4 are going to be able to close out this game. They'll take the throne, take game 3, and they are going to Birmingham.
Oh yeah, what an ending. Like throughout the qualifiers, this team showed some really good performance.